Guys, it's Rachelle from Monnow Furniture again. I'm just getting a head start on tomorrow's job, so it's about 6:30 on Tuesday evening. This is what I'm going to be working on tomorrow. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. I literally don't have a clue. This did come with a hutch, but I'm not going to do the hutch because I'm too lazy. Anyway, I'm going to have to think about it. I'm going to strip the doors off, take the doors off now. Drawer pulls are already off. And then tomorrow I will come back to you and hopefully I'll have a plan. Just thought I'd quickly show you what I mean by the hinges being different each time. If you notice on other videos, I've mentioned that I take a photo or a video of the hinges before I take them off. Sometimes these are the other way around, so the small pies on here, and yes, you can tell from the holes, where the holes are, but it's just easier. See, this is very different because it's on the outside rather than on the inside. That would really confuse me. So there, now I've got that to refer back to when I can't get my head around how the doors go back on. There. That's almost all the doors off, but before I take this one off, I just wanted to show you actually the benefits of them being on the outside like that. They're not inset at all, so you're not going to have any issue with the doors not opening and closing or aligning. That's a lot better. Now, one question I wanted to ask. Normally the ones that I do are 3-door, and it's pretty obvious always which doors go where. When there's a 4-door, how do you guys usually keep them in order? So for now, I'm just going to put some masking tape on these with the number of the door on, so that until I figure out how I want to manage that. What do you guys do? Because I paint the fronts and the backs, so putting a number on them isn't really going to benefit anything. Yeah, appreciate your feedback on that one, guys. Thank you. It's still the evening, and once I start thinking about something I can't stop, but I am going to stop now. But I just wanted to show you, I just did a little test sand spot here. Why I didn't notice that it had all these ridges before, I don't know. Anyway, it's got 1, 2, yeah, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to sand the top, I'm going to paint the sides. You've seen me do it before. If you haven't watched the other video, then look at the Queen Anne bedside. That's what I did there. So that's what I'm going to do here. And I've decided on the products, I think. Hang on. I think Purico lead. As you can see, I haven't used that colour yet. Well, I haven't used that tub, but I haven't used that colour yet. And then I'm thinking, that's like a dark charcoal navy, maybe? I'd assume there's going to be similar to Fusion Ash, Dixie Belle, Black Sands. I don't know, we'll see. But that's lead, and then I'm going to go with a lighter top, so the driftwood. Yeah, so I think that'll be nice. The doors are over here, and like I say, at the moment all that I've done is put the numbers on like that. So I'd appreciate feedback for future projects on how you keep track of everything. I'm looking forward to this. I like these deep drawers, and the runners are really good. They run really smoothly. It's really nice. Right, I'm going to stop now. I'm going to go and have a I won't have a drink anyway. Okay, chat tomorrow. Haven't got the camera set up yet, guys, so I'll just show you where I'm at. Me and the girls. Workshop is looking pretty empty, actually. Everything that I've done so far is sold, so that's good. So I've just sanded the top, and like I said, I'm not going to sand all these. This was quite hard to take off, so trying to get into these grooves would just probably prove fruitless, to be honest. And it's quite a nice thin top anyway, so I think this will work well just to do the stain the top and paint the trim. And there we are. I really like the size of those drawers. I wish I had somewhere to keep it myself, to be honest, because there's really good storage. Right, now I'm going to give it a brush over. There's lots of dust in it. Give it a brush, give it a scuff sand, give it a clean, and then get painting. I don't know how much of this I'm going to video. I think I'll probably just refer you to other videos regarding the sanding and cleaning, and then just bring you in on the when I start to use the paint, because the paint is a colour that I haven't used before, so I don't know what the coverage is going to be like, so I'll bring you in on that. So again, it's going to be pre-eco excuse me, pure eco lead. I've not decided on the top yet. I think it's going to be driftwood or leather. Yeah, I'm not decided. I shall come back to you. I've just stopped because I've just started that first coat. I don't know if you can see it, hang on. And it looks quite translucent. With the cling-on brushes, you're supposed to use them wet. It was maybe just a little bit too wet, so I just want to try. So I've just dried this off a bit, and I want to try again and see if the coverage is a little bit better. I'll bring you in a little bit closer. Sorry, my daughter's just arrived, so the dogs are going nuts. Right, let me just. Girls, come on. So that's better. So don't, I mean, it's still quite translucent. It's still going to take it's probably going to be 3 coats, but don't have the brush really wet. That's common practice anyway, really. But with the cling-on brushes, you keep them wet anyway. So sometimes they can just be a little bit too wet when you start with them. So yeah, so the coverage isn't on this first coat isn't as good as the Pure Eco Carbon, but so I'm going to assume that this is going to be a 3-coater, but I will come back to you. So I'm just going to put this on a fast play now rather than bore you and talk you through it. here it is after the first coat, and you can see it's got a little bit of translucency. So I'm going to go in with a second coat now. Let's just have a quick look at how this goes. I would anticipate it's going to be 3 coats in total. So I'm going to stir this now, not shake. Do not shake, ever. Do not be me and have some obsessive compulsion to shake tubs of paint. Something to discuss with the GP. Right, let's have a look. What can you see? Yeah, so it's going to be 3 coats. For show. It's a nice colour. It's like definitely a dark grey blue. Blue grey, grey blue. What do you say? I'm tired today. Maybe I've been flipping too much. Can you see that? I'll just do this side and then I'll switch the camera off because that looks like it's really light, but it'll dry dark. I'm probably saying this and you can't even see what I'm on about. Yeah, I'm tired today. And a little bit cranky, if I'm being completely honest. Even the dogs are getting on my nerves. Which that doesn't happen very often. They're the last to get it in the neck from me. But I'll be warning Gray to stay away from it when he gets home from work, I think. Generally when I feel this, I just sort of lock myself in the bedroom early and tell people to keep the heck away from me. Because sometimes I'm just horrible. I can feel it. It's my hormones, definitely. Menopause is knocking on the door. And oh my god, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've always been a moody bugger, but at the minute, rather than being able to say the days that I am moody, it's easier to say the days that I'm not. Painting helps though. Actually, that's pretty good coverage. I wouldn't say that it's going to be a two coat coverage, but it will definitely be just a 3, and that finish is going to be beautiful. I can already feel it. I haven't mentioned this for a while actually because I'm getting so used to using these other mineral paints, but the work time is great. I never feel that any look, when I'm like this I can't even think of words. What's the word? Not friction. Oh, I don't know. My hormones have started to eat my brain. Right. Any traction? I don't know the word. Nah, it's gone. Right, so that's really nice. I really like that colour actually. So I'll go on and get the second coat on this. Then I'll show you when I'm doing the top. Still haven't decided on the colour yet that I'm going to do the top, but we'll go there in a minute. Okay, back to you soon. Here's everything after the second coat. Drawers over there, doors over there. I'm going to go in with the 3rd coat now, and that should be it. Nice, nice. Right, time to get the top done. Sorry, I'm not sure what the lighting's like. Looks pretty terrible. Let's see if it's any better from this side. All the way, perhaps. Better. Yeah. Right, so now I'm going to smooth sand the top. As you can see, as per usual, it's just scruffy on the edge. So I'm going to go in with my 240 grit sandpaper, with my Bosch random orbital sander, and I'm going to smooth sand this and clean off those edges. Now there isn't actually a definitive edge on this one, so I'm hoping I can get a nice clean edge. Normally there's this sort of lip, which there isn't here. Anyway, let's give it a go, see what we end up with, and then I'll decide on the stain colour, because as of yet I still haven't decided. Oh, okay, back soon. So that's the sanding done now, and look at that beautiful clean edge. That's without any taping or being really careful with the brush. I just find this to be the most effective way, efficient way of doing this, and it's such a clean line. It's really nice. Still haven't decided on the colour of the top. I'm going to do the next 2 coats on these, get these finished off, and then I'll make the final decision. The colour is so nice. When I first started with it, I thought it was very bluey grey. Now it's looking more grey than it is blue. I think it'll look different in different lights. But I really, really like it. Bailey, do you like it? Yeah? Good. Decision made. I'm going with leather. Oh, this lighting's great, isn't it? Any better, but anyway, can't do much about it. So I'm going to be putting it on with the sponge again, because it's just a pure flat surface now. I need to be careful. I don't want to get any on the edges, so I don't want the stain to go on this lip, so I'll just keep this as flat as. This is what I like about this sponge. It's because it's quite dense, it keeps its shape. And you can just glide it and take it over the edges, and it won't spill into there. Well, I hope not. Right, get started. Here it is straight after I've done the stain. Like I said, I've not had to tape anything up or anything. I've just still got that really nice clean line, and yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm happy with that choice of colour as well. Now, believe it or not, I've never used a FURRY top coat yet. I don't think I have. Anyway, I've just realised that I've got this one. It's the matte sealer. I don't usually use matte, I usually use satin. But I thought I'd give it a go. I bought this a while back when I was doing the rust finish, because it's supposed to be topped off with this. But I don't think I even used it. Am I supposed to shake this? I'm not going to shake. No, I shouldn't, should I? Make it a stirrer. Can anyone else pick up pots without shaking them? I reckon I think it might be impossible. Oh man. Can anyone else open these without their teeth? Okay. So this is a 200ml pot. I don't know if they come in anything bigger. I'll just read it to you. Let me stir it. So it's quite milky. So that's nice. That's what I like about any top coats I use. I like them to be quite runny and milky. Nice and easy to use with a sponge. So I'll read it to you. Ensure pieces dry and clean. Stir FURRY matte sealer well. Can be applied with a brush, roller, spray or cloth. I'm going to go with a sponge. Recommended just 1 coat. Allow 4 hours between coats. Water cleanup, reuse and recycle once empty. Always do. Right. I've never used a matte one. Let alone FURRY. I've never used a matte top coat. Right. Oh my god, can you even see there? It looks really dark. There's another storm on the way. Every day it's been. Every day. For about 2 weeks, I reckon. Okay, I'm gonna do it that way. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's gonna work for me. So I'm going to do the whole length like I normally do. I just don't like having stop starts. Tripod in the way, that's not helping. I wonder what this would dry like if it's a matte. Do you guys use matte? If you do, why do you? Someone messaged me the other day asking for feedback on the FURRY eggshell finish, is it? Is that their gloss or their satin? I'm not sure. But I've not used that either, so if anyone else has got feedback on those, put it in the comments please, for me. And try and review as many products as I can, or try them out for you guys to see. But I've got a limited budget, and I do buy all these products. I know some people probably think I'm on a payroll or something, or on commission or whatever. I'm not. I buy all these products, and you just see the products that I like and continue to use. And if you like them when you see them, then you can use them. I've had people say, why aren't you using this, or why aren't you using that? Well, firstly, I've got a shed full of paint. I don't need to buy any more at the moment, but you know, when you look at the old videos, my old videos, that's where I did the reviews, and from those I guess I decided on the products that I like to use and like to recommend. So yeah, but obviously you guys can make your own decisions based on those reviews. All I do really is show you the outcome and my thoughts. I don't say whether it's good or bad to buy, because everyone's requirements are different. Yeah, this is going on nicely. It's drying quite quickly. That's really nice. So it says 4 hours between coats. Actually, it only says 1 coat, but I'll probably come back in a little while and put another coat on. Just really because I can't see very well. The light's not very good at the moment, so I can't really see what I've hit and what I've missed. So I will put another coat on it. But yeah, I really like that. Like, I haven't got a clue what the price of this was. I can't remember. But it's just a 200ml pot. So yeah. Okay, thanks guys.